Welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am Joanne Angel Barry Colon, your certified personal trainer, intuitive healer, author, publisher, owner of Fitness or Earth, and the creator of Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. Well, today I'm so excited to share with you my two awesome guests that I have coming to share their passion, share their healing, and share their story. But before we do that, I'd like to just give a shout out to some of my sponsors. I have a whole load of them now, so we're going to be here for a little while, but I'll make it quick. So we have Good Chi Feng Shui LLC. This is a great time of year to feng shui your office space and your home, to set the energy and recharge your energy so you can align yourself for the good wealth and good abundance that you so deserve. Then we have Sherry Simpson, which is a transformational life coach. She will actually help you get your life in order, transform your mind, body, and spirit. Then we have Nick Rafter, who is our real estate agent. He's going to help you find that home that you manifest. And then we have Keisha Christian, who is the owner of Dropping Gems podcast. So with that said, I like to set today's energy with an intuitive chakra balance, numerology, cosmic energy reading for each and every one of you. Today, I will be using my brand new deck for the very first time live with each and every one of you. This reading is for everybody, my audience and also my viewers. So I'm going to shuffle up the cards, and usually what I do is I ask my higher power, what do you need to hear today to help you set your intentions, your energy, and your purpose into your reality. So I'm going to just shuffle up, and when I feel the energy to stop, I will stop and I will pull a card. So again, this is for each and every one of you in regards to what you need to hear today to set things in motion, as we have a powerful energy coming in for the month of April. And here is our card. First, I'm going to show you the back of the card. And the reason why I'm showing the back of the card is because I'm really excited, because my sister Donna C. Barry is the professional photographer that has taken beautiful full moon photos, and she has allowed me to use them in my deck. So I'm very proud of her and thank her so much. And each one of my cards are actually infused with the full moon's energy. So we're going to now go to the front of the card, which is actually the most important part of the card, which the message today is creativity. Powerful message, because what is it that you are creating? What are your thoughts focused on? What are you visualizing? Because what you think about and you visualize, you create into your reality. And then we have the yellow. The yellow is all about your solar plex chakra, which is located right in your gut. And it's like allowing yourself to feel your gut intuition, to feel your creativity come into your reality. And trusting the process that if you're thinking about it and you're visualizing it, it's going to come into your reality. It's just one of those things that will happen for you as long as you're doing the work and you're vibrating at the frequency so you can create whatever it is you wish to create. Then we have the number 66. 66 is a master number. Now, I've been talking about master numbers all week because of the energy that we've had going on in the planetary field. The master energy is powerful, and many of you probably are seeing master numbers on a regular basis, and that's just giving you an indication that your portal is open, your energy, your angels are with you, and whatever it is that you are thinking and visualizing, it is definitely on its way. So 6, the energy behind the 6 information is all about healing and nurturing yourself, and also healing and nurturing your family members. And more importantly, when you're seeing the number 6, it's also letting you know you're being called to become a healer. So if you're not quite sure what your purpose is and you're seeing that 6 a lot, your angels are letting you know you're being called to become a healer in whatever realm that might be for you. Then when you have that double 6, that's powerful. That's your higher power really opening up the portal for you and saying, A, it's time to start healing your mind, body, and spirit. Put a focus on whatever needs healing and work on that. So this way here you can go into what your purpose is and step into the realm of being a healer. When you think about 6 plus 6, it's a 12, which breaks down to a single digit of 3. 3 is all about communicating. creating, and manifesting. And I know that I seem to be saying this at every one of my shows because, ironically, the universal energy that we are currently in right now is a 3. And it's all about how you communicate. What you're communicating is what you're creating, and what you're creating is what you're manifesting. So it's a beautiful, powerful message, and I'm sure there's somebody in the audience and also somebody watching who needs to hear this message today. I'd like to remind you to share and like today's show, because there's going to be so much powerful information that's going to be shared on today's show that I do not want you to miss it. I also like to remind you that the phones are open today, and the number again is 516-945-9099. Feel free to start calling in at about 3:30 until about 3:50 is when I'll be open to taking your calls and giving you clarity to whatever questions you may have to ask. So with that said, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be bringing my first guest on.
I'm Nick Rafter, founder and owner of Nick Rafter Real Estate. If you've ever bought, sold, or rented a home in the New York area, you know how difficult a process that can be. But that's where I come in. With years of experience and knowledge of the New York rental and sales market, I can help you navigate the difficult process of renting, selling, or buying a home. Let me help you find the place to be. Here in New York, the best place to be.
Hello, and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. As I mentioned before, I now have my first guest sitting here with me, and I'd like to introduce my guest, Cindy Calavera. She is a spiritual life coach, along with a lot of other things that she does in reference to being a Reiki master, a chakra therapist, a healer, and she's also an essential oil practitioner as well. So she's got a lot of healing modalities under her belt. But today we're going to be focusing in on the spiritual life coach that she is. What exactly is a spiritual life coach? Who's going to benefit from it? And how you can connect with her so you can take advantage of her services. So here we go. Hello, Cindy. How are you? And welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me back at your show.
Thank
Very
you.
honored to share the stage with you.
Yes,
once again.
Yes. Well, the first time you were here, there's so much to share that we couldn't get it all in one show.
Oh, thank you.
So as I mentioned, I'm curious, what exactly is a spiritual life coach?
Yes, thank you. Spiritual life coaching, very blessed to say that I've been honored to have acquired the tools to help those in need. We are the light workers, we are the torch bearers. And I personally will spiritually hold you by the hand and shine my torch so bright to lead you through the journey of empowering you to becoming the best version of yourself. My number one goal throughout the journey is empowering those to have the best relationship with themselves. And there are a lot of subtopics under that. The number one thing would be allowing yourself to have self-communication, to have that power to seek
What exactly
inside.
is self-communication?
Right. So self-communication is knowing how to tap into your inner wisdom and having clear mental thoughts in order to listen to the signs that your body is telling you, to the signs that your body is trying to direct you towards your path and your journey.
Now, how does one actually go about doing that? I mean, obviously, if they're working with you, are you giving them the tools so they can do this? And what are some of the tools for them so they know, they have an idea of what they're going to be taking on and what their journey is going to look like?
Right.
In this
So
realm?
every case is different. My priority is to intuitively introduce certain skills and techniques that I feel the client will serve from. Some of them, obviously, I will diagnose their chakra therapeutics, seeing if they're having any issues with their health, and basically having a dialogue with them and seeing where it is that they want to go, or where do they feel stuck in their life. I bring in, chanting, sound therapy, chakra therapy, Reiki healing. And once you get to clear all these blockages, you will have a better dialogue with what it is that your soul is trying to tell you to accomplish in this lifetime.
Okay. So now in reference to one coming to you, like, how would one know that they need to have a spiritual life coach? Need or want or desire, whatever it might be. How does one know that?
If they have that feeling that there is something more than just the physical, something more than just getting up, going to work, and making a living. If you feel that there is more purpose to that in life, then you are being spiritually called. And if you want to understand why certain things are happening in your life, whether there be good things or bad things, then you need a little bit more clarity, and then you need more guidance. And in this case, it would be a spiritual guidance.
Okay, now when you say a spiritual guidance, just go a little bit into that, what that actually means by spiritual guidance for the viewers.
Okay, so by spiritual guidance, it basically means that, you're trying to tap into your inner wisdom. And how do you do it, right? So you need someone to hold you by the hand and help you get there. Sort of like a health coach. You need that health coach to teach you how to change the menu of what you're serving yourself and family members. In spiritual coaching, you also are going to need a menu, which I will bring the techniques along to help you develop that inner wisdom that is in you that needs to be polished so that gem could flourish.
Excellent. Now, in regards to the work that you do, is this also for children?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
Very, very powerful. Especially for the little ones, we all have a journey to go through. And we need basic skills and techniques in order to survive the journey, right? Just like we need water to survive. We're going to need to find that power within us to help us, break through blockages, to help us accomplish our trekking. And how do we do it, right? How do we do it? And it's amazing to be able to teach the little ones how to find that power within themselves to get through life.
Now, in reference to little ones, what age would you say would be appropriate to start coming to you at? What age?
I would say maybe 1.
1 year old?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That young?
When they start, sometimes, the little ones, they have their imaginary friends.
Which we all do.
Which we all do. They have their imaginary friends. That's the time where, they're starting to share and they're starting to reciprocate the love. And, just little reminders. So it would be a conversation to have with the parents to give them little tips. And also with the children, a little session, make it very fun. And planting the seed.
Interesting. Now, at 1 year old, do you think they understand? Do you think they'll understand what it is that you're going to be implementing and sharing and helping them with at 1 year old?
I feel that they would understand through play.
Okay.
Right. So it could be like little songs. This is what I did with my children.
Okay.
It was through introductions of songs, and I actually made up a lot of them to help them out. Introductions with songs, and it's just learning through play.
And this is based on experience. Based
on experience.
This is not just based on,
let's say,
science or research.
2 beautiful girls.
Experience. This is hands-on experience.
Yep. And then as they started to grow up and get older, it's just natural in them.
Nice.
Where they find that power to get themselves out of situations, or with siblings, they help each other. They remind themselves, the little skills and techniques that they learn that is so natural to them.
Interesting. And here I thought you were going to say like 6 or 7. Meanwhile, you shocked me and said 1. 1.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. It's just like you teach them, if you run on the concrete so fast, you might fall. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah.
You're teaching them how to have that little power within them.
Makes sense.
Through repetition, through play.
Yeah. Makes sense. It's like, I guess, the same concept with a 1 year old or however old they are when they start writing or they start thinking for themselves, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess
they're very powerful.
Very powerful.
And what you teach them at that age is very impactful throughout their life.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so then you just gradually add on to the lessons and the teachings
Yeah.
of how to make this beautiful gem flourish.
Wow, that's just awesome. And I think if we do start working with them at that young age,
Yeah.
how amazing will generations to come
Yes.
become in reference to being more balanced, being more at peace, being more calm, and also being in their purpose.
Yeah.
You know, because here as adults, you know, those of us who are not in our purpose right now as adults, we struggle
Yeah.
with, you know, with life. So here it is, you have these little ones who are 1 year old who are working their way, that by the time they are ready to step into what it is they want to be doing, they already know what their purpose is.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're not going to have struggles.
Right, they will.
They will.
Because that's the lesson.
Yes, one of the things I want to point out as healers, whether they start at 1 year old or not, is a part of being a healer, a part of the spiritual journey, is that yes, we're always going to have struggles, because it's part of helping us peel the layer to get us to a next layer of our higher self.
Yeah.
So I don't want the audience or the viewers to be confused that once we become healers, we are this perfect being and we never struggle again. No, not so. In fact, our struggles are
Become
more
amplified.
challenging.
Yeah.
More challenging,
And we
because
get
the higher
tested.
we step,
We get
the
tested.
more challenges we have, and the bigger the challenges.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Cindy, share with the viewers how they can reach you. Give all your contact information.
Yes, definitely. So you can reach me through Facebook and Instagram, Zindi Cavalieri, or you can reach me at 917-365-3008. That's 917-365-3008. As a spiritual life coach, I have been very blessed to be able to guide a lot of people, different ages, allowed me to unlock the blueprint of your life so that we can go over your soul's curriculum so that you can reach a better and healthier purpose. Changing your lifestyle, keeping in tune with your mind, body, and spirit, and many other modalities that will come and make you a magnificent person on this world.
Nice. Now, in reference to treatments and frequency, when one does take on the service with you, how frequent would they need to see you? And I'm guessing that their treatment plan will vary from person to person.
Yes.
But I'm sure, does the frequency vary too?
Absolutely.
So, on an average, if you can, give an estimation of like how, you know, what the average person would need to, you know, how long the average person would need to come see you, you know, the length of time the treatment's on. Just give that information if you can.
Yes. So right now, especially for those of you that are graduating, say, and you need a little bit of guidance of what career to pursue, I can, you know, maybe it could be just 2 sessions, getting to know you a little bit about you, your name, your birthday, and I can help you decode, like I said, the blueprint that you chose to come to this life with. But if it's an older individual where we're feeling a little stuck, I'm gonna for sure need to see you throughout 1 month, maybe 2 times during the week, and I am free to do online healing as well. And it will take, you know, a month at least for transformation.
Now, when one does come to you in that month's time, how soon afterwards do they actually get to see the results of what you've done with them?
I would say by the 2nd week. I like to meet them twice, you know, depending on where they are and the help that they need. You know, by the 2nd week, if they are really practicing the routines that I'm giving them, I like to call it the mind, body, and soul boot camp.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we like that.
If they really follow it, and if they're really passionate about it, by the 2nd week, definitely you should see some results. And hiring a spiritual life coach, I believe, in my opinion, it's life-changing. It's the best investment you can make for yourself for the rest of your life. Because here you are, you know, healing yourself, and in return, you will have no option but to heal those around you. It'll become just such a better place.
And it's part of the process. It's part of the path, because as one goes through the process of healing oneself, it's their journey to extend out and heal others.
Yeah.
You know, which is, I truly believe that's why we're called on for whatever it is we need healing for. that particular modality, we're called on to tap into that modality to then help the others around us.
Absolutely.
So very powerful, very powerful. So in regards to one working with you and then doing the boot camp homework, because theoretically, from what I'm understanding, with any healing modality there's always going to be homework.
Yeah.
You don't just go to the life coach and sit with Cindy and walk out and then that's it.
Yeah. No,
there's
there's work
actual
to do.
work that has to
Absolutely.
be done on the individual.
Yes.
So again, I want to point it out that this is not a matter of just, seeking with the therapist and walking out and everything is magically happens. Yeah. There's work behind it.
Absolutely.
And now when one does reach their point of what they came to you for, I'm going to assume that another layer is going to sort of flourish.
Oh, yeah.
And that they may need to come back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And one of the expressions that I really love is, as long as you have a heartbeat, you're always going to have layers to peel. And as long as you have a layer to peel, you're always going to want to keep Cindy's number in your contact phone. So this way here you can reach out to her when that layer starts to pop up and want to connect with her again based on that new layer.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, bringing just to your attention that we're constantly always peeling layers. So when you do meet with Cindy, do the work with her for whatever amount of months, do not be surprised if you need to connect with her again down the road. Because I often hear my clients and other, just general people ask, well, how long do I need to do this with you? And I'm like, this could be something you do on a regular basis, just to A, for attunements, and B, just to keep things flowing. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because once that gem is polished, it's a new it's a new person.
Yeah.
And it's really, you're clarifying the magnitude of this soul's purpose here that they chose to come here for,
Yes.
right? And then so we're here to help them along that journey to gently unveil what it is that they came here for, right?
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah. And then just, sometimes we just life is not perfect, and we all know that.
Oh, yes.
But we all learn with challenges, and all those challenges teach us a lesson. But how do we get through that lesson, right?
Exactly.
When it's so hard to wake up in the morning and realize what just happened.
Exactly.
What do you do? What techniques do you have? So that's what I'm here for.
Exactly.
And you as well.
Exactly.
To have that backpack ready with all the tools you need to go trekking on that mountain.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful that you came in today to talk about your spiritual life co-practice. And you can all reach her. She gave her information, and we're gonna be going to a quick commercial break and bringing our second guest on. So we'll see you shortly.
Experience Feng Shui interior design for your home or office. Good Chi Feng Shui LLC can transform your home or workspace, no matter how large or small, into a harmonious, rejuvenated environment. Good Chi Feng Shui LLC. Call or email to schedule an appointment for a consultation today.
Dropping gems from Keisha Christian. She's on a mission, sharing information, knowledge for soul, body and mind. Dropping gems, KeishaGems.com, KeishaGems.com.
Hi there, My name is Sherry Simpson. I am a transformational life coach. I healed an autoimmune disease of the thyroid called Graves' disease, and I like to help people heal themselves now. I did this completely naturally using many methods, and I believe connecting into my spirituality really had a huge impact for me. So I like to help people get to the root cause of issues, and I do that by allowing you to tap into your higher self and by asking your subconscious and your higher self questions about what it is that you need to do to heal. So I look forward to connecting with you soon. Namaste.
Hello, and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. I'd like to remind you that if you are interested in receiving a personal training session, a healing treatment, or even a card reading, to please reach out to me at 646-236-9155. I'd also like to remind you that I am always looking for guests to come on my show, so feel free to send your bio and story to healingwithin76@gmail.com. Now I'm going to get ready to introduce my next guest, which is Angela, a Reiki Master Teacher. Hello, Angela, and welcome.
Hi, Joanne. Thank you for having me here. I'm very grateful to be here and honored.
Yes, yes. And just for the viewers, because I just called you Angela, what is your full name?
Angela Mia La Scala.
There you go.
Yes.
Great. Now, you are a Reiki Master Teacher.
Yes.
Okay. And for me, I know what a Reiki Master Teacher is. My viewers do not. So just give a little information about what a Reiki Master Teacher is.
So, to begin with, Reiki is it's a Japanese technique that reduces stress, and it helps you with your healing. I have a Reiki page where I teach people throughout the page with messages, and I teach them tools on how to use the energy so that they could heal within. And it's Reiki is it complements traditional medicine, Western medicine, and so I would never say to not use traditional medicine, but I would say to use it as a complement to Western medicine, because the truth is stress is the biggest factor in our lives that causes dis-ease and illnesses.
Yes.
And Reiki brings you to a state of presence. It's like all my life I used to live in the past with anger and regret and bad decisions, or if I wasn't living in the past, I was living in the future with worry and anxiety.
Yes.
And the practice of Reiki actually brought me into my presence. It brought me to the here and now, so that I could actually allow my body to heal. Because when you get in the way of your energy and your body, you don't allow your body to do what it's meant to do.
Exactly.
And that's, because our bodies are intelligent.
Yes.
And resourceful, and if we get in our own way, we stop it from healing.
Sure.
So Reiki is a practice of coming into meditation, focus, intention, and it allows us to kind of step out of the way and remain in presence and allow the healing, the natural healing process to work.
Now, by following you on Facebook, besides the fact that I was fascinated that you were a Reiki Master Teacher, and obviously you work with people.
Yes.
But you also work with the fur babies.
Yes.
And I was intrigued by that.
Yes.
Because it's something that I know a few people who do Reiki on the animals, but I was just so really drawn to your page because of that. So now, what are the benefits of, we're going to say me having you do Reiki on my dog? What is the benefit of my dog receiving Reiki?
Well, these days, I rarely find people who actually purchase a dog from a puppy store anymore. Most people today rescue dogs, rescue animals, and they're coming from places of floods or disaster, or they're coming from foster homes, and they come to you and they're anxious.
So from what I'm understanding, even our animals have a backstory.
Oh, absolutely.
Of
because they have a
trauma.
history of trauma
And stress.
Yes.
Makes sense. And so with the Reiki now, when you're working with the animals on Reiki, is it the same principles and same technique as you would with a person, or is it different?
Well, it's a little different, because with animals, you don't have to. Animals are extremely sensitive to energy.
Yes.
I mean, they could hear a storm coming while the sun is still out.
Exactly.
You don't- you
And
don't
they'll be
even know
hiding
it.
under the bed.
And they'll be hiding under the bed. So they're extremely sensitive. If we think that we're sensitive, they're way more sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do Reiki on people, I do like a light hands-on
Mm-hmm.
touch. But with animals, you don't have to do that because they literally feel the flow of Reiki beginning. So you could just sit in a room with them, like on a floor, because you want to make sure that they're comfortable with you there. And you start meditating and focusing, and you start breathing in the energy of Reiki and filling yourself with light and visualizing it. And they will actually sense it, because my dog, who's a rescue, he will be in a different part of the house. And once I start doing my self-Reiki practice, and I always invite everyone in the house to be part of it, he will come out of a sleep up the floor, up the stairs, and come and literally plop on my lap,
Amazing.
because he just knows.
It's
And it's not
Reiki
like I
time.
do it certain times a day.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
Reiki
literally,
time,
it's
yeah.
Reiki time, and he senses it, and he's right on my lap. And then when he doesn't want it anymore, he'll literally swat you or start making
He's had
noise,
enough.
and he walks away.
Smart.
So yeah, it's
so
amazing.
Very powerful, very powerful. So in reference to, now when you work with animals, but I mean, obviously you work with dogs, you work with cats.
Right now I'm just working with my dog, and I'm
Okay.
going to I'm stepping up my Reiki practice to animal Reiki.
Oh.
And in June I'm going to be training on a 3-day class up at the animal sanctuary in the Catskills.
Ooh.
And that's where I'm really going to step up my game. And
Stepping
start-
into your spiritual power.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
your calling.
Yeah.
Awesome, very nice. Now, in regards to your Reiki practice, just give a little information in regards to what would be like 1 or 2 reasons why somebody would want to come and get a Reiki treatment.
Number one, stress.
Stress.
Stress relief. Everyone is under stress. Everyone has double incomes, triple incomes. Everybody's working constantly. Nobody has time for relaxation. And when you come onto that Reiki table and you spend a half an hour or 1 hour, it's you're giving yourself an opportunity to heal and to rest your mind, relax. Your blood pressure lowers, the heart rate lowers, and you're giving your body the opportunity to heal on all levels: emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical.
Now, in reference to a treatment, now like my guest Cindy, who mentioned her treatment plan, do you have a specific treatment plan, or is it very individualized?
It's very individualized, and a lot of my clients say, when do I come back? When should I come back? And I always tell them, when your intuition tells you to. When you feel the need to come back, that's when you give me a call and schedule an appointment.
Oh, okay. Because I know for myself, when I work with my clients with Reiki, I myself like to see them on a weekly basis.
Right.
You know, only to keep them attuned,
Yes.
and to keep them from going into that stressful place. You know,
Right.
for what I work with them for. So I was just kind of curious to see if
Yeah.
your practice was similar.
It's you know, it depends on what they're going through. But I always like to, because a lot of people feel great after that one treatment. And to say come back next week, what I tell them is you'll know when to come back.
Oh, yes,
You'll
yes.
feel it and intuitively, and
Yeah, and
that's when
chances
they come
are they'll
back.
probably be back
Chances
next
are
week.
they come back the next week or two. They do.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
because I truly feel that when we have a Reiki treatment, the energy stays for a period of time.
It does.
And then because of life,
Yes,
it unravels that.
absolutely.
And because it unravels that, it's like, oh, I need that treatment again to go back to feeling that more calm, peaceful place.
Right.
Yes, excellent. Let the viewers know how they can reach you.
Okay, you can reach me at angela.reikivibrations@gmail.com. My phone number is 917-838-1045. And I also have a Reiki page on Facebook, Reiki Vibrations, and you can find me on angela.reikivibrations on Facebook.
Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome. So we've shared a lot of information today between Reiki and also spiritual life coach, and just the common theme here between you and my other guests, which I heard you both say, the tools.
Yes.
The tools. And I truly believe when it comes to our healing modalities, no matter what the healing modality is, there's always tools. Now, when you work with your clients, do you give them homework as well?
Yes.
So there's homework here too. And is, by any chance, meditation part of their homework?
meditation, affirmations,
So journaling.
journaling.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
yes.
Thoughts,
Uh-huh.
changing your thoughts, because thoughts and words are energy too.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And it needs to be positive. If you want to, keep that Reiki feeling, that Reiki energy with you, you have to do your work.
Excellent. So if you were to take away, the viewers, if you were to take away anything today, the one thing I'd like for you all to take away is understanding that through your healing journey, your thoughts have to be positive. Your thoughts have to be positive, because if you're constantly thinking about negative thoughts, you're going to attract negative experiences, and those negative experiences are going to trigger your negative circumstances and also health issues as well, and stress.
Right.
Yes. So I thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you and learning all about, the Reiki for animals, because I was totally intrigued by that, because, you don't hear many Reiki masters who do work with animals, and it's
Yes.
important. Now, as a Reiki master as well, do you also work with children?
Yes, but not that often. Mostly adults.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's okay, because maybe that's your realm is animals
Right.
and adults.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which is
Yes.
perfect, which is
Yeah.
perfect. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, I'm going to be doing an intuitive chakra balance, numerology, cosmic energy forecast reading for both of my guests. And to remind you, the phones are open, so if you have a question you need clarity on, please call in at 516 yeah, sure. 516-945-9099. We'll be right back.
Dropping gems from Keisha Christian. She's on a mission, sharing information, knowledge for soul, body and mind. Dropping gems, KeishaGems.com, KeishaGems.com.
I'm Nick Rafter, founder and owner of Nick Rafter Real Estate. If you've ever bought, sold, or rented a home in the New York area, you know how difficult a process that can be. But that's where I come in. With years of experience and knowledge of the New York rental and sales market, I can help you navigate the difficult process of renting, selling, or buying a home. Let me help you find the place to be. Here in New York, the best place to be.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. I am a transformational life coach. I healed an autoimmune disease of the thyroid called Graves' disease, and I like to help people heal themselves now. I did this completely naturally using many methods, and I believe connecting into my spirituality really had a huge impact for me. So I like to help people get to the root cause of issues, and I do that by allowing you to tap into your higher self and by asking your subconscious and your higher self questions about what it is that you need to do to heal. So I look forward to connecting with you soon. Namaste.
Welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. Again, I'm Joanne. How are you? I have both my guests here now, and I'm going to be giving both of them an intuitive chakra balance numerology cosmic energy forecast reading. And what does that actually mean? Well, that just means that I'm going to be tapping into my intuition and also using the energy of the chakras, numerology, and also an affirmation that shows up on the cards. And I just want to remind you that these are now my own cards that I created. I'm very excited about them. I want to give a big quick shout out to the two people behind my cards, my sister, who is the photographer to these beautiful full moon photos, which is Donna C. Barry, and then the designer that actually took my vision and made it my reality, which is Rosie Bastista. Reach out to both of them should you have anything you wish to create. They're available to you. So we're going to move on to the reading. I'm going to hand over the cards to Cindy. What Cindy's going to do is she's going to shuffle the cards up, and as she's shuffling the cards, she's going to be asking a question that she would like clarity on. She's going to ask that question out loud. We're going to be very transparent here. And when she's done shuffling, she's going to spread the cards, and with her left hand, she's going to pull one card, and I will give her the information intuitively what it means for her, and hopefully it will match the question she's asking. Okay. your question? Ask it out loud. We need to hear.
Question is, should I hire the person I've been thinking of hiring?
Okay. All right. So let's see what we have. Okay. Ooh, interesting. So we have spiritual career. Okay, spiritual career is what we have here. We also have, before we go into the actual explanation besides behind the spiritual career, the chakra here is the throat chakra, communication. Intuitively, what I'm hearing based on the throat chakra is communicating, which means yes, you should hire the person you're thinking about hiring, is what I'm hearing. In regards to the spiritual career, I'm also guessing that the work that you're looking to hire this person for is for your spiritual career. It's not something out there different, is what I'm also getting. In regards to the number, which is 77, the 77 is a master number, so it's calling your higher power. Okay, and when we think about calling your higher power on the 7 is about how we evaluate, how we analyze. And I take it that you've been literally analyzing this person that you've been thinking about hiring for a little while now. That you've researched, you've taken, bits and pieces of other people to get a general idea of this is the one person that's really for you. And in regards to this 77, I get that this person is definitely in line with what you want to do, and they're going to actually be able to see your vision with you. So they're going to be very powerful for you in the work that you're going to do, the work they're going to do for you, and they're going to help you manifest that work and make that work shine for you, if that makes sense. Okay, and when we have the double seven when we add is a 14. Okay. And the 14 went as a single digit to 5. Now the 5 is all about the freedom and change, but most importantly, fun. And what I get is that this person you're looking to hire is fun. This person has not a very serious personality, but a fun personality, which is going to match your personality because you're a fun person. Yes, you are serious, but you're fun. And the work that I feel that you're looking to hire this person for needs to have fun show through. Okay, along with whatever the work is that you're hiring this person for, I also feel that there's something that this person's going to do to help change something for you that's going to actually link into something else as well. That it's not just primarily for that purpose that you're looking to hire them for, but there's something more to it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I'm hearing. In reference that it's the message here is about it's fun. And it's also about there's something about the work that this person's going to do for you that's going to change something for you. That wherever your thought is in regards to this project, this person is going to sort of shine a light bulb onto something else for you. That's going to open up something as well. So there's going to be an additional opportunity, is what I get from it.
Okay.
Okay. And as we said with the spiritual career, obviously that's your path. And whatever this project is related to just that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
It does, thank you.
Okay, very nice. So now, Angela, you're going to grab the deck. And you're going to do the same thing, shuffle them up. And as you're shuffling them up, you're going to ask your question out loud.
Okay. So I'd like to know what energy I could bring in that will help me focus on my projects to completion, coming to completion.
Okay, good question. And you're going to pick with your left hand when you're ready.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I like the bold cards we've received today. Another master number, which is 11.
Oh, that's my
Okay.
lucky number.
Your lucky number.
Yeah, I love that number,
Okay.
yeah.
And the message we have here is tap into your higher self. Tap into your higher self. In regards to when we sit quietly and we tap into our higher self, we get answers. And I truly believe that any question that we do have, the answers are within us. And as long as we trust our intuition, and we also trust when we hear our loved ones and angels and our inner voice speak to us, and we trust the guidance we're getting, it will help us to focus and to be more productive in regards to trying to complete a task. Okay? Also, when we think about tapping into our higher self, and the purple's all about the crown chakra, opening up the portal and getting connected to meditating and being quiet enough so you can take the steps you need to take so you can fulfill what it is you're looking to fulfill. So it's very powerful. Also, the number 11, as we said before, is a master number. And Zindi got a master number as well. And it just seems to be, that's the energy. That's the energy we're moving into, especially as we move into the month of April. April is a portal when we think about the word April, and each of those letters equal out to an 11. So the portal for the month of April is going to be open for each and every one of us. And it's going to help us to become more productive and more focused so we can finish or pursue the task that we're looking to pursue and see it through. And you're going to have your guides there to help you. So what I'm also hearing is, which I don't know if you do this or not, but setting aside time, a specific time in your day to focus in on what it is you're looking to finish. So if, let's say, you just here and there, like you mentioned before with your Reiki, that you don't have a specific time frame when you just sit down to do your Reiki, okay? Maybe for this particular thing that you're looking to focus in to complete, is saying to yourself, okay, every day at this time, I'm going to dedicate an hour or 2 hours to this particular project. And putting your focus on that, because that's what I'm hearing for you, is just allowing yourself that time. And as opposed to like, okay, well, I'm going to do it sometime today. You know, it's like any type of practice we have. Sometimes for many of us, we need a specific time to when that practice takes place. So we know we're being accountable. And we also know that this is a time we're going to do this. So it's not about, well, I'll do this later, or I'll do this after dinner. Because unfortunately, when we say we'll do this later, what tends to happen is later never comes. And it's the most amazing thing, because it's like we have all this time in our day and later never comes. It's like, and at the end of the day, we look at the clock and say, where did the time go? Because later never came. So it's very important, and I hear it really loudly, that for you to be productive of what it is you're looking to complete, it's very important to set a time every single day, and it has to be done every day, not once a week or twice a week, but they're saying every day, whether it's an hour or two or even longer, whatever you feel you need to do with that project so you can complete it. And that's definitely what I'm hearing with the 11, and tapping into your higher self for guidance. Like I remember a couple of weeks back, I was somewhere, and I was in a room, there was a lot of people, and not so noisy, but just a lot of people. And I took with me a manual so I can study and take a quiz. What person takes a quiz to a noisy space? Anyway, so as I'm trying to take the quiz, like all the noise around me, I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to take this quiz with all this distraction? So I literally took a minute and I called on my higher power, and I said, okay, I need you to help me focus in on this quiz like I'm the only one in this room. So all the distractions, all the people, I do not want to hear them. I just need to hear my thoughts, and only my thoughts. And within a matter of minutes, there were 15 questions. Within a matter of minutes, I answered all the questions. Because I tapped into my higher self, I listened to my higher self say what I needed to hear, and I went right into it. So I was focused and I was productive, because by time I was done, by time I needed to go where I had to go, my 15 questions were answered. And sometimes we need to do that. Is we need to call on our higher self. And considering, as we're all here as healers, we're always suggesting to our clients to call on your higher self.
Right.
You know, tap into your higher self, meditate, sit quietly, journal. Well, we need to do the same thing. We need to take that same practice on so we too can push through the projects that we have. And I want to make a note for both of you in regards to the project that you're looking to complete, and the project you're looking for someone to, I guess, become a partner with you to some degree. Understand, and I think you said it before too, that it's already out there. It's there for you. It's available. It's just a matter of the universe is like, okay, we're just going to wait for you both to be in the alignment to receive what it is you both want. And it's there. And you're both in your alignment. So it's just a matter of trusting that you're where you need to be, and trusting, like for you, Cindy, in reference to this partner that you're looking to bring in, that this person is probably the best match for you. And as for you, Angela, in regards to being productive to finish what you want to do, think of it as already finished. See it in your mind's eye that it's done, and it will be before you know it. And that's the best guidance I can give to everybody, including myself. Anytime I set out an intention to want to accomplish something, it's always about, I visualize it in my mind's eye that it's done. I've done it already. So the universe is like, okay, so now we're going to match it because you visualized it and it's done. So then the universe brings it as a done product. And that's just a whole process to accomplishing the goals we're looking to accomplish. Okay. Now, I want to just touch on something for 2 minutes. Last night I did a Facebook Live. And in my Facebook Live, I had asked those who were following me to visualize a key. Okay, and I want my viewers to do this too. I want you to visualize a key, an actual key. And I want you to visualize this key being to a door that you're going to open. And behind that door is something you wish to create. So just close your eyes just for a minute and sit with that door for just a minute. And I want you to visualize that key. And then I want you to visualize that door. And my viewers, I want you to do the same thing. Visualize the key, visualize the door. And now visualize sticking the key in the keyhole. And as you open that door, I want you to see in your mind's eye what it is behind that door that you have created. It's yours. It's yours. And just sit with that for a moment. And when you're ready, just open your eyes. Now, whether or not you actually seen the vision at this very moment, or you haven't, know that at some point today, should you close your eyes again, that vision will come. Did both of you see your vision? Would you like to share?
I actually felt my vision.
What was it?
That it just calm and peace.
Calm and peace.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
Just,
Nice.
yeah.
Yes.
Joy.
Excellent. And Cindy?
It was a beautiful, beautiful door with the style that I would love, very nice and golden copper colors. And inside there were a lot of people waiting for me. So it was my audience clapping me and receiving me.
Okay,
For
so
whatever it was I was going there to serve.
I was going
a
to say, so
speech.
your audience, what are we doing?
It was my work.
Oh,
So my spiritual
excellent.
work, and it was just a beautiful door.
Excellent. Excellent.
And they were all waiting. So it was
Excellent.
very nice.
Excellent. Now, the reason why I did this exercise was to show the viewers, and I'm hoping that the viewers did this exercise as well, is to show you that it doesn't take very long to sit quietly and visualize a door. And now, because both of them visualize their door, it's in their mind's eye already. The universe is matching it. So it's only in time that they're both going to receive it. And that's how quickly it works when your vibration and frequency is matching. And that's the key. And that's why us as healers are here to help you to clear the pathway and to get you to be able to vibrate at a higher level so you can attract your deepest desires. So with that said, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today, the two of you. I appreciate you both being here and appreciate allowing me to go into your energy to give you the intuitive guidance that you both needed for today. And again, those of you who are wishing to take on any of my service, feel free to contact me at 646-236-9155. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you next Sunday at 3 p.m. Have a blessed day.